Hey, how you doing? It's your favorite apostle, Apostle Benny, the apostle of power. I come to you today to talk to you about the 3 weeks that the Dallas Cowboys have had so far. We're almost coming up on the first quarter of the season, and I'm still a little confused about my team. Well, we were really hoping that this may be the year. It still may be the year. It's just that this past game they had week 3 against the Arizona Cardinals out there in Arizona, and the big toaster, would like to call it, was very disappointing. It's not that we expect to win every game, but it's how you lose also. We didn't expect to see them get out physical, manhandled, thrown around like they was little boys and they're grown men, especially with the team that we have and the players that we have. Michael Parsons, I'm talking to you. Michael Parsons, I'm talking to you. We do not want to play hero ball. We want, man, look, we love you and we root for you. We think you're the best defensive player in the game. You don't have to prove nothing to us. We just want to see you play your life out in football. Your football life should be very high, but you have to have the football IQ. And you show us that you have it. You do your podcast, it's amazing. When you're playing and you're on, it's amazing. When you affect the team, infect the team, Mr. Lion, it's amazing. But when you are playing hero ball, when y'all start chasing sacks, and that's what it looked like to us, even though we have untrained eyes. Some of us, we're spectators, man. So don't expect me to know football, what your assignment was on this play or that play. But when I see everyone running up the field and I see a quarterback going that way, the other way, 46 yards, and he's not all of that, and y'all make him look like all of that after I've just seen 2 other teams in our division handle them, even though they had to come back on them. We shouldn't have had to come back on them. It should have been done from the beginning, according to what you guys have presented to us. Week 1, oh my goodness, looked like the best team in football with one of the best defenses ever been put together. Week 2, you look like it again. So what do you expect us to expect in week 3 against a lesser opponent? You beat the Giants 40-0, then you come back and you smoke the Jets 30-10, and then you lose to the Arizona Cardinals 16 points, man. And Dak throws an interception, and everybody wants to blame Dak because they've been waiting for him to throw an interception. Well, I don't blame Dak. Dak was in a desperate situation, and for some reason, I do blame Mike McCarthy, though. And here, anytime you get into I think I got down into the red zone, scoring inside the 20, the opponent's 20, maybe 5 times, and you come away with 16 points, and we're supposed to have a high-powered offense. And I understand that we kind of got a complementary offense to want to make sure that the defense is rested. So I didn't really trip off of that our offense wasn't scoring that much, and they were playing complementary ball. But they needed to score this week. Y'all made it. The defense made it, so the offense needed to carry the team, and they needed to score. With 3 linemen who were substituted and 1 lineman who was a regular, but it was his first game of the season, so it's like preseason to him. Dak was running for his life, and we still went up and down the field, and still got yards. We still could have won the game, man. We could have won the game. 75 total plays, 416 yards. 416 yards. So it's not like the offense wasn't doing anything. That's 100 yards a quarter. That's pretty good. Even though we gave up rushing like 200 yards almost in the first half. This stellar defense. I don't understand what's going on. I don't expect Mozzie to be up to speed already, but I do expect the other guys, Osa and them, to stop them, stop some of the run, which you did stop some. You did get some stops. 0 turnovers. 0 turnovers. That's our game. The Cowboys, man, we expect y'all to take the ball and put it back in the offense's hands and give them a short field. We turned the ball over in a desperate situation, which he shouldn't have been put in. So I'm looking at y'all, man. Now we're coming up on. Hold on, let me see if there's anything else about this game I want to see. So we're 2-1 overall, not too bad. We were 2-0. They were 0-2. So now they're 1-2. We're 2-1. We're still, man. We can do everything that the Cowboys can still do everything that they want to do this year. It's early, but when you start laying eggs like this, it make us think you may lay an egg like this mid-season, late in the season. And if you lay one late like this late in the season, you're done. And I'm talking about the postseason. So with this regular season being over, you only get one chance. No losses, man. That's how you get there. And you guys know it. And I think that in your hearts, that's what you want. So you had a hiccup. We love you. We can't leave you. I've been a Cowboys fan. Hey, you want to go back and look at my videos since I was 9 years old. I am 65 years old. I've watched the Cowboys do some great things. Even when they lost in Super Bowls, they looked good doing it. That was just awful. But funny things happen in Arizona, man. Go back and look at the history, and you'll see a lot of strange things happen with the Dallas Cowboys and the Arizona Cardinals when they get together. And I do know that the Cardinals used to be in our division. I really wish the Cowboys would leave the NFC East. Go to the NFC West or Midwest. Go get out of go to the Central. Get out of the NFC East. Put Carolina in the East. They're in the East. We're not in the East. Carolina is really in East, and Dallas is like Midwest. Change places with them. Get out of there, man. Get out of the Commanders and the Eagles and the Giants, man. New York, just leave them alone. Get out of there. I really wish we'd go and change divisions. Well, we haven't had a person log into the live chat yet. I have had a couple of comments from Elder Zabril, who was a church member here, and you can see her comments on the show. So I'm gonna keep doing this. It's not gonna be every day. I'm trying to do once a week. If we do something special, it'll probably be more. But I can't give too much time to the Cowboys. I give a lot of time to listening to their content creators. I haven't listened to a lot of them this week. I give a lot of time to the Cowboys, listening to the DC.com, the .com crew. But I have to give myself over to prayer. I have to give myself over to the Lord. I have to be ready to present a word every week. You guys playing the game. I'm expected to do things also like we have expectations in you. If the church members, ministry members were to show up and I had nothing to give them, and I act like I didn't know who Jesus was and all of that, because you guys sure were looking like you didn't know how to play football. I can get manhandled by the Cardinals. It's still hard to swallow, but we have to swallow and move on. So our next opponent are the New England Patriots. Y'all should run through them, but you're not, because Bill Belichick not gonna let you. See, we expect stuff from Bill. Bill gonna try to take away CD Lamb because that's the best thing we do. Even though CD didn't do much last game, Michael Gallup stepped up to the plate because y'all started running his routes and calling for his routes to be ran. I don't know why we can't do more than one thing at a time. Pollard looked good, so they're gonna try to set him down. Bill is great at taking away whatever you do the best. So we're gonna have to figure out something. We're gonna have to figure out something. And let me see. Oh, that game is at home at AT&T Stadium too. Yeah, man. It's no way we should. If y'all lose this game, I think it's been a couple of years since we lost like back-to-back football games. We have been 12-5, 2 years in a row, back-to-back 12-5. So that's the floor. That's not the ceiling anymore. That's the floor. So until you get to 12-5, you haven't done nothing. So if you get to 12 wins and you go to 13, oh, now we got something cooking. 14, 15, 16, now we got something cooking. And you get into the playoffs, number one seed, and do what you do. Man, I have my little Cowboy Walls jersey on with my name, Walls Jr., on the back, even though it's Everson Walls numbers. And we'll be happy. Finally, the Cowboys have come back to the Super Bowl. Home. They've come back home. The Super Bowl. We used to run that thing, man. We used to run that thing. NFC East. We used to run the East. Everybody had to knock us over. I've been hated as a football fan for a long time, and now I'm hated because I love Jesus. I just live a hated life, but I love it. God made me for this. Hey, look, y'all, I'm getting out of here. I got to edit this video real quick. We have Bible study tonight. I got to edit the video. It is 4 o'clock. Woo, boy, y'all better hurry up. I love you guys. I'll talk to y'all later. If you're not saved, look at Romans chapter 10 in the Bible. Go get the Bible. The book of Romans is in the New Testament. Romans chapter 10. That means where you see the big 10. Verse 9 and 10, the little 9, little 10 in chapter 10. If you confess with your mouth the Lord Jesus, if you believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you shall be saved. With the heart you believe unto righteousness, and with the mouth you confess unto salvation. Go check it out. Pastor Benny, I love you. Until next week, hopefully we'll be 3-1. Peace.